of Discuss with Has. Today's topic is I'm talking about bravery over perfection. What it means to I'm going to share some stories, personal stories and experiences of mine that help me navigate to come out to my bravery. So, as a first child, I was more or less raised to be perfect. Perfect in the way that I spoke, perfect in the way that I dressed, perfect in the way that I even sat to eat, my thoughts, my opinions. At the time, I didn't really think much of it. We were just sort of raised to say please, thank you, and yes. I didn't know how to fully express myself, my thoughts. It was almost as if I was raised to be a people's pleaser. So this led to my first experience of being bullied. I think I was about 8 or 9, primary school. Every time I walked into school, there was this older girl that was always there to collect my lunch. I was never able to say no to her. I was never able to find the voice, the courage, the grit to actually report or tell my mother. It just became like a daily routine, and I almost felt like I was the perfect victim until I wasn't. Another experience I'd like to share with you, this happened when I was in my mid-teens. There were these group of girls that actually showed up at my house. There were about 6 of them. And why they showed up? Because they felt like the older guys that were in their group were paying more attention to me and my own friends. And I was picked on, I was asked, do I think I am perfect? So at that time, that was said, it just passed. I didn't really think much of it. So, it's more of you having to find your voice. I felt like I needed to make everyone happy. I needed to put everyone first. When everything that you asked me, I'll just say yes, sure. Come to think of it, I didn't even know what the word perfect means at the time. Another major incident that happened was my father accusing me of taking something from his room. He yelled, he made threats, all sorts of words were being thrown around. Again, I couldn't find the voice, I couldn't find the words to say that it wasn't me. I was scared. Again, I spent quite a number of days in the room crying and feeling sorry for myself. So really, I didn't speak my truth. So for me, I've just come to realize that bravery is being courageous. Bravery is speaking your truth and the truth. Bravery is standing up to what you believe to be right despite the odds. Bravery is actually also admitting that you were wrong, and you need to be able to validate your feelings. You need to be able to validate the other person's feelings, and you need to say it out loud. We grew up, being fed with this whole perfection illusion. I remember I read all the Vogue magazines when I was at uni, with all these pretty women, looking a certain size, dressing a certain way. We were being fed that that's what a perfect woman should be. Where are all the flaws? Eventually I became a mother, my body changed. So again, where does the perfection fit in? So people tend to feed us, and believe me, no one has and will ever have a perfect life. The only perfect thing that I'm trying to do is to be perfect to my maker, the Almighty. So I want to leave you with this: be intentional, or be intentionally brave. Be brave to speak the truth to whomever. I've gotten to an age and a space in my life that I really do not owe anyone to be perfect, and to please anyone. Again, like I said, only my maker. I would tell you exactly how I feel. I will fully express my feelings, my thought, my gratitude, my displeasure. I find that this has earned me my dignity. It has given me some peace of mind. It has actually given me power to overcome my fears. I never ever thought I was going to be able to actually be here in front of an audience to speak. Like I like to talk about, it's a skill. So I had to be brave to say I can do this and I will do this. So my newfound bravery has actually given me a voice to speak, to share, and even to add value to my life and hopefully to yours. So, that's why I've gone to start Discuss with Has, so as to empower other people to find their voices and to actually be brave to their soul. I hope you have gained something from this short, insightful talk and discussion. So until next time, do take care.